Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2214, 2214 of What's You Up To Now, documenting the journey. Originally, when I first came online, I was scared to do video. And so my coaches were like, just document your journey. Just hop on every day and talk about what's going on. So that's what I started doing. Then I started to share different things. But for the most part, that's what I do in this segment. I talk about what I talked about for content in my other groups. And then I share what I'm thinking about, what I'm working on, what the good, the bad, the ugly, what's working, what's not working, lessons I've learned, etc. Well, this month we're focusing on the mental area and aspect of our life framework: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. We've covered about half of these, and we are on mental health and well-being this month. And so today's focus and topic is the 5 levels of consciousness: survival, conformity, awareness, growth and flow, and transpersonal. And I gave examples of what the thinking is, what the thought patterns are, and the emotions, and what the mental health implications are in both Supersize Your Business and in Be a Better You. So if you want those, or if you'd like a write-up about that to learn more about it, just ask me. But we then talked through a couple people's examples of how that plays out in their life and how they move from level to level, because we move from level to level of consciousness sometimes dozens of times a day. At least I do, because life throws things at us, and some things are like, well, how am I going to survive this? Other things are like, okay, I'll go along with it, conformity. Some things are like, I'm aware that I've had this challenge in the past and this is how I overcame it, so this is what I'm going to do. Growth and flow are, we just deal with stuff as it comes in, and we have confidence, we don't compare ourselves to other people, etc. And then transpersonal is a lot of what we talked about last month with contribution. How are we as a business, or we as individuals, interacting with the outside world? How are we making the world a better place? So we talked about all those. And then how to move up a level. We can create a micro habit that will help us get out of survival and into conformity, or from conformity to awareness, awareness to growth, growth to transpersonal. And like I said, we are human beings, and so there is no perfect spot at any given time. It's different for each and every one of us. So we have to have tools like this that we can navigate, and then strategies for, okay, I am finding that I'm not sleeping. What am I going to do about this to get us out of survival and into a higher level where we can perform better and be happier and more joyful and calm and peaceful and patient with other people and ourselves and our life. 4th of July here in the USA. So we are celebrating our nation's birthday. Lots of family and lots of stuff going on. But if I can help you anyway, plus no internet. Haven't had internet all day yesterday. Wasn't working. The night before it went out and really hasn't come back. And since it's a holiday, I don't know what I'm going to get this morning when I go to try to process my videos. So we'll see. I might end up after the weekend doing like massive processing. But I'm showing up every day, so if you catch me live, great. Otherwise, you might have to wait and find me somewhere else. All right. Have a great day. If I can help you in any way, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.